Hello, hello. Give me 1 minute while I get my YouTube side all set up. Let's see here. I'm full, so I'm not moving very fast. I just had tacos for breakfast. Yeah. Tacos, people, tacos. Let's see. Just trying to get all my stuff here squared away. Hey, Shift Kicker. Give me 1 minute, honey. I'm just... All right. All right. I think I'm good. Am I on live chat? Yes, I am. Okay. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. Hey, Shift Kicker. I'm sitting down. Chris is at work. He got offered to work today, a few hours in the garage at work, so he took it. Great, because I got a bill in for my labs that I had done a while back, $100 and something, and what good is having insurance? He pays $180 a week for health and dental, and our deductible is still $2,000. So every time I go give blood for my follow-up visits or whatever, I got $100 and something bill. It's like, what good is it? It's like sometimes I feel like not even having insurance, but I have so many meds that I'm taking. So, hey Rob, how are you? But I just finished cleaning the kitchen. I made tacos for breakfast. I have been craving tacos forever, and I took out ground beef yesterday, thawed it out. And I made a dinner last night, which I videotaped. It was okay. I wasn't a fan of it, but I was trying a new thing. But I had this ground beef. I'm like, I don't want to wait till dinner. So I cooked it up and just had tacos. Todd had some. It's almost gone. Who has said you have to have eggs for breakfast every day? Have a taco. Have a taco. It's got lettuce, tomato, cheese. There you go. You got your shredded cheese. Tacos for breakfast. And my dishwasher's going, and I didn't sleep very good. Well, I did, but in the morning, my hips start to hurt hitting with the bed, so I have to get up. I was up at 6:30. Sierra's starting to feel better. You'll probably hear her in the background. She's starting to feel better. She's still a little stuffy, but she's doing better. I was just morning moonlight. I was just watching some Autumn's Family Garden, Backyard Garden. I love that channel, but I like it when her and Trish are on. I really like Trish. She's from Massachusetts as well, Trish. I don't know what part, but she's very knowledgeable. She is an international banker at one point, and she runs a food pantry now. And she's from Mass. I don't know where in Massachusetts. I never really looked into where she is exactly. But I like when she's up there on Autumn's channel because she's very smart. She was sitting there on a live stream, pressure canning, and she's telling everybody food ration cards are coming at some point. We're going to have food ration cards somehow. They're going to ration it. So she's been canning 3 loads a day, 5 days a week. She's been canning right now. Everything she's talked about since I've been following her with Trish, she's been right on. She knows stuff. So go to Autumn's Backyard Garden and find the live streams with Trish. Trish has a channel too. But I tend to watch more when she's on with Autumn. I have so many channels. But let me put the channel here. I'll hold on 1 second. I'm going to put the link to the one I just watched. It's just really good information. She tells you like it is. She doesn't sugarcoat it. And She just is very honest. She doesn't do it to scare you, though. She just she tells you what she sees, and with her working in the money industry for a long time, she knows what she's talking about. So there's the channel. That's the video I was just watching. I have a few others that I got to get back to at some point, pinballs, and I have some videos, cooking videos. I found some more recipes. I found ground beef Mongolian noodles. Mandy in the making. It looked fabulous. Instant pot beef tips. I do have some stew beef that I don't buy much stew beef because I don't really care for it. So I'm gonna try it. I did it before in the Instant Pot. And hey Janice Kennedy. Gardner Josh, hey. Arizona High Desert. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to become as self-sufficient as possible. I have a friend high up in a major food company and bad things are coming. Stock up now. That's what they're saying. They are saying, Trish was saying she can see food ration cards coming in the future. And she said, she made a good point. She said, even if you're a prepper and you are stocked to the gills for years to come, when you get those ration cards, you go to the store to pick up those items and make sure you're seen doing it, especially if you live like in an apartment complex or whatever. Don't sit here at home with your preps because you know you don't need them. That's when people notice you're not going out to get these things. They must know. Then they're going to start thinking, okay, she has this. She doesn't need it. So why does she not need it? Let's go and try to get it from her. So when you get those ration cards or anything like that, she said, if they set up at a FEMA camp, no, don't go. Think twice about that. But if you can use them at a grocery store where you're seen, be just like everybody else and go get them so that you're not drawing attention to yourself and saying, well, I don't need them because I'm well stocked. When people know you're well stocked, well, guess what? Everybody starts coming to you. So you don't want that. You don't want people thinking you're self-sufficient like that and you don't need to get out there. Be self-sufficient. Get out there and learn how to grow. And if you can have animals, do it. But if they're handing out ration cards, go and pick up that extra bag of sugar because you can use it to barter later on, even if you don't need it. Or you can use it to restock your preps. And she also keeps a barter bin in her house so that if people need to come and barter, she don't have to go downstairs to her preps and have people say, oh, well, she'll have it right there close by with things that she doesn't use, like things she may get at the food pantry or whatever that she doesn't use. Like for me, it would be squash, but I would take it and I would barter it out. Good idea right there. I never thought of that. And she keeps it by a certain area in her house. So it's all ready to go in case people come to her door. She can hand it out and they don't have to see her other areas of storage. Yeah. Yeah. So I was really liking that live stream she did. It was a premiere actually because she's been not on the live streams as much because she's been prepping so much. Like she was saying, she's canning 3 loads a day, 5 days a week of meats and canning. And she's an older lady. So for her to be doing that much, she knows her stuff. I like watching her. But what's everybody doing today? It's 10:30 here in the morning. I got my dishwasher going. I don't think I'm going to be cooking. I have so many leftovers. I just packaged up. I had made honey mustard chicken the other night with some baby potatoes cut in half and roasted with the honey mustard on that. And the night before that, I made a meatloaf. So I had a little bit, a slice or two of meatloaf left and like 4 small pieces of chicken left and some mashed potatoes from last night's video. I did, last night I made, supposed to be Swiss steaks, but I didn't, the guy at the store didn't, I took Swiss steaks out that I had from 2020. And when I thawed them out, they just had a tingy smell, like a weird smell. It wasn't bad, and it was still red inside, but darker on the outside. And I don't mess with meat like that. So I went down to the store. Of course, they didn't have Swiss steaks. I bought them because I had never had them and I was going to try them. They didn't have Swiss steaks, but he showed me a cut of meat was almost the same, and the same area of the cow, and it was thicker than what the Swiss steaks were. So Chris ate it. It was good. I ate a plate. It was good. I had mashed potatoes, and the sauce was phenomenal. Oh my God, the sauce, but it cooks 2 hours on the stovetop. So I had leftover mashed potatoes because I had a half a bag of red potatoes and 3 russets that I wanted to use up. So I mixed those creamy mashed potatoes. Oh my God. And I had some corn left. So I made up a container of some chicken, honey Dijon chicken, some mashed potatoes and corn. And then I took another container and I put the meatloaf pieces, mashed potatoes and corn with some butter pats on top, put the lid on, threw them in a freezer bag, and they're going in the upstairs freezer so that next week I could take them out and give Chris a dinner if I don't feel like cooking. Hey, Lewis. Infrastructure projects as usual here today, 8:30. What kind of infrastructure? Wins. You can't get to fishing, huh, Rob? Go to McDonald's. Those are the best fish fillets. I love their fish fillets. With ooey gooey tartar sauce on them. Oh, Shift Kickers canning venison stew. Chris would be in heaven. Kids are camping outside. Oh, wow, Moonlight. We still have a lot of snow outside. And it's cold. Cold, cold. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stay on very long. I have a mess of paperwork here I want to sort through, and my table is still chock full of stuff. I have empty jars. I did get my flour from Thrive Life yesterday or Friday, I think it was. It was a replacement because they had a dented can. And this box was damaged, and it looked like they had retaped it. They had retaped it. And it's funny because I got an email from the lady at Thrive asking if I got my replacement. She was thinking about me and my last order of flour. And I showed her the box. Luckily, the can wasn't dented this time. A tiny home shop, chicken coop expansion, underground greenhouse. Wow, underground greenhouse. That I've never heard of, Arizona. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds interesting. Yeah, me and Chris were talking yesterday. He's gonna. It's still so much ice and snow on the ground and so cold that soon, hopefully, he can get the plastic on the greenhouse and that finished. But I told him, I said, I am not busting my butt like I did the last 2 years. I said, I am not. If things don't get done that I need you to do in order for me to do my part, I'm not going to harass you. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do as much gardening. I'm not putting myself through that physical pain that I did last year and the year before. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I know I did sleep better because I was busting hump, but I'm not exerting myself. I'm hurting so bad lately. My hips, I can't even lay down very long. And even laying on my sides, my hips just hurt. And if I lay on my back, the bones in my butt are starting to hurt. So it's like I am hurting. I can't even describe it. Like my hand is always like hurting, and the veins pop out, and it's like, oh my. And the other night I was cooking and it just flared up, and it was like, oh my God, I couldn't even grip the spoon. So I'm not destroying my body any more than it's already done. Hey, Rems Family Farm, how are you? So I'm going to do things easy this year. Whatever he doesn't get done that causes me not to do my end of it, oh well. Because I love my husband, but he has no reality of time management. He thinks he can get things all done, and then when the time comes to do them, he gets frustrated, or it just, I don't know. It seems like he doesn't want to do them, and it's more of a chore. And it happens like that every year. I see the attitude and change in him. We talk about it and talk about how great the greenhouse is going to be, but when it gets time to do it, it's like pulling teeth to get him out there to do it. He'd rather sit and just watch funny videos, and then he doesn't understand that the work's going to pick up in the summer, and he's going to be working Saturdays, and then he's going to have Sundays to relax. And what is he really going to want to get out there and do stuff on a Sunday when he wants to relax because he works 6 days a week? He doesn't get it with the greenhouse, and then cutting cordwood and just things, building the grow boxes. All right, Moonlight, have a good day. Send me some pictures, girl. Had a tooth removed yesterday, and the pain is all in my throat from intubating you to have. You had to have. Wow, you had to be intubated just to have a tooth removed? Yeah, Arizona, I know. My dad, I think I inherited that bad hips and stuff because my mom explained to me one time that he can't sit still. And I was always wondering why he's always standing up when he eats his dinner or when he's constantly on his feet. And she said, yeah, because the minute he sits down, everything hurts. And he can barely get down to the grocery store and back because sitting just hurts his back and his hips. And I'm feeling that now. And I'm 50 on May. I'll be 50. And she was saying that he gets up, his back is hurting. And now I know because when I'm in bed at night, by sometime in the morning, usually 4 to 6, p.m. A.m., my body's hurting. So it's telling me I have to get up off of it and move around. And then the pain goes away once I'm moving around. So I'm so like my dad. I have the bad back, the bad hips, the bad knees. My mom had knee surgery and knees replaced, and I'm feeling all of that stuff to the point where sometimes it's crippling. I got your text, Moonlight. Hey, Alley Cat. Hey, Rems. Ocean Ran, hi. Oh, there's Sierra. Show everybody you're still alive. She's been home since Tuesday afternoon, I think it was, that I picked you up from school. She had a nasty cold, sore throat.
I've got a headache, by the way.
You've got a headache?
Yeah.
Go grab some Motrin. She has to take any pills with applesauce. I'm the 25th of May, Vicky. 25th of May. Mm-hmm. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, I try to stay away from. I do take pills, like the pain pills, once in a blue moon, but I live on this stuff. I rub this in so deep into my skin. I'm going to be made of biofreeze pretty soon.
Wait, you can put that on my head.
That's not going to help your headache. Your head hurts inside.
Yeah, this goes inside.
Okay, go for it. She's putting it on her head, guys. Oh, she fell down the stairs at her friend's hot tub. So her leg still hurts. Let me see, has there bruises on it? Oh, yeah. Her whole front of her shins, she slid down the steps, the wet steps. She's like, I have bumps on my leg. It hurts.
It's literally lumpy.
Yeah. Don't ruin your body now.
I didn't even mean to do it.
I know, but you ruined your body.
I just stepped down and slid the rest of the way.
Hey, Giggles.
Then I landed in the mud.
May 23rd. Oh, an ex-boyfriend of mine's May 23rd too. Same year too. Yep. You're 38. You're young and you. I'll be 50. Oh yeah. I had massive anxiety when I first started going back to the dentist. Hey Sharon, how are you, honey? After I get my car fixed, it's going in this Wednesday for the AC condenser or compressor or whatever. It's going to be like an $800 job for a whole new AC. It's because my AC is not working and it's got a crack in it. And so that's the last final thing I should be having to get done on it. And hopefully the shuttering will stop because I've done every other thing they've said. I had them do a tune-up, a major tune-up. Then I had them fix my motor mounts. And they said it could have been those two things or the AC working overtime and messing with my motor. I don't know. They explained it. So after this, because I can't go this summer without AC, I went without AC in my car last summer and I wouldn't go hardly anywhere. I didn't want to go grocery shopping. I couldn't buy ice cream when it was 95 degrees in my car. I know, Rob. I've already put just this last month alone $2,500 into it, but it's got 123,000 miles. It's a good car. It's a good car. I have a new alternator, a new starter, new motor mounts.
Mom,
Yes.
I just got banned from a game for racism for 7 months. I wasn't racist. I don't know why I was banned.
What game?
It's called Stonehaven Asylum. It's on Roblox.
Well, go back and listen to what you said and see. That way you know.
I can't go into the game. I was banned. For 7 months.
Her being racist. Okay. I bought you all a little something. Gonna send it out. Oh, Giggles, you didn't have to do that. I miss you, girl. I'm gonna throw the link up. So,
bro, I got sent to the box like so many.
Let me. I'm gonna throw my link up because I have time now. I have time. I don't have to be off.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, there's my. Tell me if you guys see the link. April 3rd, I'll be 61. So you know about the aches and pains, Daniel. Unless you're a bodybuilder and you're like in tip-top shape, but I'm not.
Some zombie uprising yesterday. I was playing for like 2 hours.
Even in my 20s, I was skinny and I thought I was in shape, but I just inherited my bad
Oh yeah, I made a friend on the game.
infrastructure from my parents. All right, so the link is there, guys.
In the game, and we were. They've changed it a lot.
Making me some coffee. Feel the aches every day. So Chris is working today so that I can pay. I mean, we have the money, but I'm trying not to spend it. So, and he just needs to go back to work. He loves working. He does. He loves working. I'm not even going to lie. He just enjoys it. He really does. So for him to get a few extra hours, like 5 hours in the garage even, it's going to bring up the hours and get him back. Hey, Diane. He just needs to be at work. And me, when I'm home on a weekend, I like to relax and watch TV. And I just finished 1883, and there's not going to be another season. Taylor Sheridan, or whatever his name is, the creator, said he's not doing another season of it. That's a one and done deal. I'm bummed about that because that was an excellent show. Excellent. So I am, once you get it changed, you need to turn it on even during the winter to keep the seals properly lubed. I do start my car every day, and I do at least drive it every day. Driving the kids to school and back every day. I'll go down to the store, or I do start it every day because I've always been taught you always get your car started. Yeah. So I've been watching I'm on season 6 now of The Walking Dead. I've just been binge watching it during the day when I'm home and I have time. I tried gummies, Kentucky, if you hadn't seen one of my past videos. Never did them before, and I was so high, it was insane. Chris didn't like me anymore at that point. He watched me from over there in that chair with this gruffiest face. He was so mad. I laughed for 2 hours. 2 hours. I was just in cackling fits over here laughing. Oh my god, it was the worst feeling ever. I don't like feeling like that. I won't take that. I gave the rest of the gummies to my parents. Just oh my god, yeah, Alley Cat. It's the one with Sam Elliott. It is such a good show. I cannot believe he's not doing any more. But he's got Yellowstone too, so it was so good. So good. I cried. I know Moonlight told me she cried. All right, Arizona. Have a good day. Don't overdo it, honey. Don't overdo it. Don't be like Lee and end up in attraction at the end of the day. Okay, Vicky. Have a good day. I know. I know. I saw you make CBD. Not. Crazy Irish told me that too, that I need just the CBD part. But I listen to my sister, and she does that stuff. So she's like, "Oh yeah, you'll be fine with 2." She didn't realize that I never, and I didn't tell her, but she didn't realize that I don't do that stuff. I've the last time I did it was I shotgunned it from Chris back in 2010. And that was just a one-time deal. And then before that, when I was like 16 or 15 at the Cape one year, I'd never done it in between all that. I'm not a regular one of those that does it like the rest of my family. Hey, Peanuts, Nana. So those gummies hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'll just never do it again. Nope. I'll stick to BioFreeze I'm gonna shellac my body with BioFreeze. Okay, spackle that crap on. It seems to help a lot. Yeah, so I think today I might just lay on the couch with my notebook, and I do that sometimes. And I go through my cooking channels, and I will watch videos of cooking and pick out cooking ones that I want to try, and I make a note on a notebook so that when I come back over to my desk, I can go back and find the video. Hey, Believin', how are you? Don't mind me. I'm a mess right now. Okay, if anybody knows, I need your help. If anybody knows where to get a good apron or 2, not terribly expensive, something that can go in the wash, because all my shirts, I am such a slob when I'm cooking, and I realized this yesterday when I was beating my steaks with the mallet. They had to be floured first. I was covered in flour, and then I started looking back at all my t-shirts have stains on them, every single one that I wear around the house. I keep my good t-shirts away, but I hardly ever wear them because I don't really go many places. Yeah, my couch is a new sore zone. It is. I need another recliner. I had a recliner, but Chris destroyed it. A month into our relationship, he destroyed my recliner that it took my whole life to get. I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, I need a good apron or 2 because I'm realizing I need them. I never thought I needed an apron, but I do. I never see any at the Goodwill. We don't have very many Goodwills around here. Apron Strings. She's a YouTube channel. I love her. I do a lot of her recipes. She makes them, but they're like 50 something dollars an apron. I know they're good quality, and she hand makes them, and they're beautiful. But I can't afford that. I want 1 or 2 or 3 to have so that when one's in the wash, I have another one as a backup. So if anybody out here knows of a good site to go to or stumbles across something, let me know. Email me at lazarichomestead@gmail.com. Show me the link. Send me the link, whatever, because I'm looking for some aprons. Hey, Giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello.
Is my internet picking up?
Yeah, I see you.
My hair's
Oh, don't hide your face. Come on, look at.
Oof. I look terrible.
No, you don't.
What y'all doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Leah. Love you.
Gardner Leah.
Believing. Hey, I was gonna text you. I haven't heard
Make
from
my
you.
own alley cat. No, I don't sew. I don't sew. I would not put anything that I sewed on your body because if you go out in public and those sews, I don't sew. So you'd end up naked by the time you go home because it would fall apart.
What are y'all doing? What
I
are you
took
doing?
cooking in school, not sewing. My mom. We could choose between sewing and cooking. I took cooking.
Girl, your cooking videos, man, be off the charts lately, girl. I'm like, oh, I want to make that.
Chris isn't losing any weight. He was doing so good, and now he's not losing any weight.
Now, would you cook all that good food?
No, I know. I like the weekends because I try not to cook on the weekends. I take time off, and I started so late last night that I was so upset about my dinner last night, and I didn't really like it. I made a Swiss. It was supposed to be Swiss steak. I did a video, but the Swiss steak I had, it just had a weird smell. So I went down to the store, and of course they don't have it. So he gave me a different cut of beef on the same area as where the Swiss steak comes from, but it was too thick. And it was like,
Was it man?
you know how our parents cooked roasts? I don't like roast. I don't like that taste of roast after it's been cooking for hours. It was a roasty taste. I don't like that.
That type of meat, though, with those steaks tend to, it takes forever to, I don't know, seems like it takes forever to cook,
Shift Kicker, thank you. I'm going to check that out.
Was it a Mandy and a Macon recipe?
No, it was a new one I found. Collard. I threw it away.
Collard. Yeah, the lady, little lady glass.
Yeah, she's
little lady with glasses.
Yeah, I found her yesterday. Collard family cooking.
Yeah, no, I don't know the name of it. Yeah, that's it.
Yesterday. Very good.
Yeah, I've heard you.
It looked amazing. It looked amazing, but when I tasted it, the sauce was phenomenal, but the meat, I just don't like that slow cooked roast meat taste.
Hey, Shift Kicker.
All right, Alley Cat, go get your meds now because from what I was watching at Autumn's Family Garden video today, Trish explained that the meds, most of the ingredients we can get here, but the fillers in the meds, there's one part of that's in these meds that come from Russia and China and all these places that finish off the med when they're making it. That's what we're going to be having trouble getting.
Girl, it's scary, man.
Yeah, believing. Same with me. I never had cube steak, but one time not too long ago, and it came out okay. But it never looks like other people's videos. My shit sucks. I know, Chef. Thank you so much. I got it.
No, it doesn't.
I'm the biggest critic when it comes to my cooking. Thank you so much. I got it.
Hey, Kentucky Patriot.
I think you got to mute one side, Giggles.
Hoorah. Huh?
Do you got to mute over on the other side?
Do I have a mute?
Do you have to mute the other side? No, I think you're all set.
Yeah, I know. I can't equip my gun.
Sierra, shut your door.
Hold on.
My internet's acting stupid.
Still?
Yeah, girl. Still. It's never going to... I don't know. It hadn't been right since we moved here, and you know that. And then I'm scared about the air conditioning. Maybe it won't break this year,
Didn't they
or
do it?
whatever. Yeah, they did something to it. Well, I used it the other day because it got about almost 80 here, so I turned it on and I was like, oh, because I got a little stuffy, and it worked.
Oh my God, 80 degrees. Haven't seen that since last year. Good. I know. Oh, you should have seen me beating the meat last night on the counter.
Mom, that sounds wrong.
Sarah,
Had my such a door. I had my mallet and I okay. The steak she used was thinner, and the one I got was thicker, and I was just hammering away on it, and it just wasn't thinning out. And yeah, Alley Cat, that's good. I get my 90-day supplies. I have like 2 years worth of meds up there.
I don't know. I don't like what my mom used to call it, country.
Can't hear you, honey.
Yeah, see that's. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, now?
Chris wasn't. Yeah, I can hear you now. Chris wasn't home, thank God, Rob. I would have had him do it because he would have gotten that meat flattened.
That type meat isn't it? I don't really like that type meat.
No, I don't either.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
But my mom she calls it country steak.
Yes, that's what, and it sounds so better that way, and it looks better in everybody else's recipes. But when I make it, stick to my other stuff. Oh God, you guys are funny. Yeah, I watch TV all week long. Giggles. I did so much prepping the week before that I just went straight out prepping, getting things packaged and vac sealed, and needed a few days this week to just do nothing. And I didn't. I watched TV and then I started back up. I got more stuff in the freezer, more pasta I got to take out and let thaw and room temperature, and then vac seal that, and then.
Well, your prep's come posted that video you showed us of the prepper. Yours is just about like that. Yours is pretty close.
It is. It's just more organized. Mine isn't as organized. I have stuff all over.
Yours looks organized to me, but
somewhat. But Chris has to drill a hole in the floor of the basement, and it's all concrete, and we don't know how thick it is. So he needs a special, like a jackhammer or something. So we got to wait until he can get that.
Mm-hmm.
And he just hasn't done it yet. So I can't really do too much on that area of the basement. Hey, Bush Doctor Survival. How are you? Welcome. So, yeah, I'm going to be ramping up my preps again soon. I'm going through my shelves to pull out stuff that's going to be expiring soon or close to it, and using that up and doing more, because I bought a lot of things. And that was another thing I watched on Autumn and Trish talking about. They didn't plan. When they jumped into prepping, they just jumped in. They didn't really plan it out properly. And I think that's what happened with me, is I stocked up on so much stuff that I thought I would use for foods and stuff, and I bought way too much of things. So
yeah,
I have to scale back on buying so much of one thing at a time and really calculate how much we're going to use it realistically, because that's something I didn't do. Like, how many times am I going to use the Lipton noodles packets, or how many times am I going to use the honey mustard? Because I had to throw away 4 bottles of the honey mustard dressing for my chicken that I made, because I love the recipe so much.
Wow.
It expired in 6 of 21, and it was it's a creamy based salad dressing, so it clumped up and it lumped up. It just wasn't any good to use. So I
Man,
have to go back and really pay attention to what I'm buying and how many realistically are we going to eat.
right.
Because I'm a prepper, but I'm not professional prepper where I just
Well, you just buy because you see maybe something on sale and you get it, or you buy extra because you like it.
yep. And then I don't end up making it in the right amount of time to where it gets used before it goes bad. And I noticed that with the salad dressing, for example, I bought way too much and stocked up and
When you wasn't thinking, well, I wouldn't think that of the expiration really on it. It's like, what, you know?
I do think of the expiration, but I
You
thought
do?
I
I
way
don't.
more than I did.
I don't think to look at it. I don't.
Some things
That's
can
bad
last
for me.
years after the expiration date in cans, but creamy stuff like dressings, not so much.
To be honest, though, I can't really see it anyway. I'm blind. I can't see no little bitty expiration date on there. I need some binoculars to carry with me to the store.
Oh, Bush
Serious,
Doctor
man.
Survival. Let's go to that channel. Let's see what that is about.
Who is it?
Bush Doctor
Bush
Survival.
Doctor Survival.
Survival. Bush Doctor started his own channel.
Oh,
Bush Doctor Survival.
And that's Bush Doctor Survival. The Bush Doctor.
Bush Doctor Survival. I'll check that out.
Everybody's talking about Bush Doctor. Huh. All right. I just subscribed. So
What's
once
this? I watched something on Shed Wars yesterday. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Lori's World's in Shed Wars, and a Gardner Josh is doing Shed Wars too.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I just subscribed Bush Doctor. I'll watch it. I don't always comment on everybody's videos, but I do watch them.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
I like to stay stealth mode, but I do always watch stuff. I just don't always comment. I have not enough time in the day to be, because I love so many channels. I do. I love a lot of cooking channels, a lot of gardening channels. I'm getting away from certain channels constantly that I was watching constantly because it's just not that much good content. Like there was back when I first found YouTube, I was watching like every gardening channel, and then like there's one that I was watching. It was from Massachusetts somewhere. It was a gardening channel, I thought. Then they started building a barn. Then they started getting bees, and they didn't get to the gardening so much. So kind of just dropped and don't watch it as much anymore. I stay subscribed because I really hardly ever I don't really unsubscribe to people. I just don't watch as much stuff because I like the gardening, especially the fruits that I eat.
Yeah. I don't even know how you unsub to anybody. What do you do? Go to their channel and unsub?
Yeah, where it says sub, it'll say unsubscribe.
Oh, okay.
Chris, Prepper Now, I think it is, that has the Prepper. They have that Excel creation. It's a stocking. I don't use all that. I have my shelf and I put the date, the expire in black Sharpie, and I put it on my shelves and I put the new stuff behind. And I don't use a whole lot of different stuff. So I think I just went crazy in the beginning, getting what I could because everybody said, get this, get what you need, get what you need. And I just kind of went crazy thinking, oh, it's not going to be there. And
yeah.
Everybody, every prepper, if you don't properly plan it out, you do the same thing.
Right.
So this is going into the second year. And now I'm learning what I use more than on some things than I do on others, and what not to stock up so much instead of others. Like right now, I am stocking the crap out of pastas, the different cuts of pastas, because those will last forever.
Right.
I do them in Mylars. I do them in vac seal bags. I do them in jars. I also have the number 10 cans that are done from the LDS Cannery, the Church of Latter-day Saints. I do that. And that's where I was supposed to go today. Chris wasn't working. We were going to go out and get another case of flour and some sugar and some oats. because it stays on the shelf for 30
Right.
years and you don't have
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
nothing with it.
Definitely.
But he went to work and I wanted him to go to work.
Oh, has he been not going? They've been not working lately because of
I
the
know he's been working. I needed him to go to work.
go to work.
I was like, got a new medical bill and he needs to pay it. I had blood
Karen
drawn
Williams.
years ago.
She said, make inventory sheets.
Oh, you know, I bought an inventory system from Lisa Sutton's Etsy shop. Awesome, by the way. She keeps it on a clipboard down where her stockpile is, her shelves, and everything. And she just has a pencil tied to the clipboard. It's awesome. I have it. I bought it. It was like $3 and something. I love it. But
So you can make your own list of what you have on your.
She
stuff?
gives you a template with most of the stuff there, but
Mhm.
then there's space to add your own stuff to it.
Okay.
And if you really follow it and stick to it, it will work awesome. Every time you take something off the shelf, you change the number. Say you had 25, you take something off the shelf, you just cross it off and put 24. So you
Mhm.
always know what you have. But my problem is everybody goes down there.
Yeah.
And
You'd
I
have to
know
put it like right there at the front and, like hang it up there and say, if anybody, whoever goes down there, please check off what you get when you
it's
come back
easier
up.
said than done because
I
I
know.
literally put a big sign on the shelf, taped it on the shelf, pull from the front, don't touch the back. And what were they doing? Pulling from the back. Big black letters I printed up off the printer.
Dang. I know.
Didn't work.
Or you go down there yourself. I'll go down there. Y'all stay up here.
Yeah, I do. Do one comment on the new ones so it holds. I lost your hand solo. You have a good point about organization. You have to be. That's one thing I learned. Having twins, I had to be organized.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same with your food preps. You don't want to put new stuff in the front and then always take from that because then the old stuff's going to get bad. And I prep too much of certain things. That's what I realized. Too much of certain things like cream soups. I prepped way too many cream soups. I prepped way too much canned broth when I already had stocks that I pressure canned. So
but though you'll use it, right? I mean,
hopefully I'll use it before it gets too far past the expire date. I'm trying to find recipes to use up this stuff now. Plus, I hate cooking. You may not think so, but
Manny the Megan puts up them good videos with some beef broth and stuff.
Yep, I just printed out 2 of hers today. The crock pot. I was going to try that stupid Swiss steak again, but this one in the crock pot. Ground beef Mongolian noodles.
Oh, that's what I want to make. I seen that yesterday.
Yes, and the Instant Pot beef tips. These were all from her winter video that she just put out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did the Instant Pot.
That was some good recipes on that yesterday.
Yeah, they were. And that Instant
I was
Pot
thinking about you too when I was playing it. I was like, oh, Lee's probably gonna cook all these.
printed them all out this morning, girl. I'm right there with you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start using up some of the beef. On new subscribe, make a comment on at least one video. Yes, I remember there was a lady that subscribed to me and she waited at 24 hours to comment because she said, if you subscribe to somebody, if you don't comment within 24 hours, they unsub you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You have to wait 24 hours to comment, though.
Oh.
You know how people are always pushing other people's channels and shouting them out and giving links and then tons of people go and subscribe? They are onto that. I guess YouTube is onto that. So they will unsubscribe you knowing that's how you're doing it. That's why I don't do a lot of shout outs anymore because it don't matter. They'll just like, you know how you do the love raids and everybody goes and subscribes? Well, YouTube knows about that. They know what that's all about. So they unsubscribe you later on.
Yeah. YouTube's
Yes, so I'll keep it Bush Doctor up here and I'll go comment in 24 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bush Doctor. I'm the same way. Okay, so on Lazarick Homestead, just so you know, since you're new, on this channel, we don't talk about religion, what's going on with all the crap going on everywhere. We don't talk about the jab. We don't talk about
Mhm.
anything. It's a fluffy channel.
Yep.
This is a channel that I created so that my grandbabies and my kids can see me long after I passed away, and they can see what I've done. They can see the crazy recipes I did, or the silly outings me and Chris did, or us working around the yard and not always doing things right, mind you.
No, it's so funny.
So we don't do a lot of things that would get it banned. We don't talk about a lot of things. I did used to do a lot of live streams that were hours and hours long, and I'd have tons of people up here. I don't do that anymore because, believe it or not, the people in the chat, when they talk about certain things, that's what flags your live stream, so you can't get monetized or you get demonetized. It happened to Bushcraft.
Yep.
So I was letting anybody up here. And now and then I found that I was losing sight of everybody in chat. I wasn't paying attention to chat, and I wasn't seeing what they were writing. So I limit my bringing people up here now, and I'll do it maybe the last few minutes of a live stream, and I try to keep it at an hour now. But you know me, I like to keep going.
No, that's okay.
And because I would do 6, 7, 8 hours between mine and Crazies and Trusts, and I wasn't getting anything in the house done. I love them all to death, but I just couldn't sit here. My back was hurting.
Right.
So we don't talk about stuff in here that's going to get my channel flagged, because I want this for my kids to see when I get gone. Chris's Lazarick Unleashed, I'll put that one. That's my husband's channel. That's an Anything Goes channel, guys. Okay. Giggles knows that. I'm going to put my husband's channel. He just started doing it. He does a Saturday Night Live. Oh, I forgot to put his name. That would help. So y'all know. Hold on. My husband does a Saturday night with Prepper Steading. And every Saturday they do it either on Chris's channel, this one, or Prepper Steading's channel. I'm going to put Prepper Steading's channel too. I don't know. I think Chris did it on his channel last week, right? So this would be, I'm going to put Prepper Steading's channel here too.
Yeah, they were on y'all's last Saturday, yeah.
And it depends on, like, Prepper Steading, he's a truck driver, so it depends on if he's driving and he has a place to pull over for the night or whatever. So go sub to those two channels. Lazarick Unleashed is my husband. I love the man dearly. But I'm not at work right now.
Well, they talk about everything.
Yes, there you talk about, but they do swear a lot. I'm not gonna lie, they do swear. This is the night, because it's this one night that he can unleash and just be himself. Most of the time now, I go in my room and watch TV because I don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it. I hear it all week long, and I don't want to hear it now. But I'll stay out for a little while and mingle with the panel, or the guests. But I found that a lot of the times I was forgetting about the chat section, and I was just rambling at the mouth. And so I like to go back now and just focus on the chat people, because they're awesome. I've learned so much from everybody. Like right now, I'm going back to the chat because I
did that yesterday. I just was watching only a couple came up, and I was reading chat.
Yeah. What cat videos? My cortisol is getting too high.
I run in my mouth, and I don't know.
Everybody's stock. And it's like, you know what? I know now what I need to do for the most part, as far as stalking. And it took me these 2 years to realize what I'm going to go through more than I'm going on some things than others. I had to learn that, the hard way, unfortunately, by losing some stuff. Lee, remember, you'll make more money stocking up as the prices increase. The increases will outpace the wages. Yes, right, Han Solo. And that's what Trish and Autumn were talking about is if you get it at a sale price, a decent sale price, it's going to last you till quite a while. And hopefully the prices will have evened or gone down and back to like, especially the fuel and the oil. It's going up 10 cents a day. Now, me and Chris, remember, we did a video where he was filling up the gas cans. We got like 30 gas cans, 30 of those 5 gallons. We got the gas. We would get it every couple months and refill up those cans. And then every 6 months, we'd put some in our vehicles and rotate it out.
Mm.
And so instead of going to pay $4.59 for a gallon of gas right now, we can go take some out of our gas cans.
That is.
So we're paying the $1.69 price, basically.
Well, I believe we, back in 2008 or 2012, the prices were going up then. And of course they went back down in 2017 or whatever. Well, now they're back up again, and that kind of freaks me out. I don't like the price of gas.
2 weeks ago, me and Chris got oil. We got 100 gallons of oil to top off our tank. It was $3.52 a gallon. It is 2 weeks ago, and now $4.59.
Yeah, ours is $3.59.
Yeah, and 2 weeks before that, it was $3.21, and then like a month or two before that, it was $1.69.
But I believe the $3.59, that's the highest I've ever seen it here in Memphis. But it's probably going to go to $4, and that's kind of,
Hey, Susan Urosky. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Susan.
So we bought diesel cans when they were $14.99. Now they're $19.99. Same with the gas cans. We bought a whole bunch. We got some diesel, we got some kerosene, and we got like 30 of those cans of fuel. We rotated out. So we put stabilizer in it. And there were times this winter where the storm was so bad, but we needed gas. I didn't want to run down and get gas. So he just took it out of the gas cans and put it in my car.
There you go. Right. If you're able to do that, that's good.
Yeah. So now if we don't want to pay these high prices, we can tap into that storage we have and put those cans away until the prices go back down and refill them again later. Because they are going to go down. They're not going to stay this high forever. They're not.
No,
it
they
could
won't.
be a long while because of this whole thing going on.
Well, they probably won't until the next election time.
Yep.
If it changed parties, we'll see.
Yep. Perfect. I'm a sailor. It's my second. Chris. Okay. When I met Chris, my husband, the F word, is literally part of his vocabulary. He's not a bad guy. He's a sweetheart. He'd give you the shirt off his back, but he's tattooed up and he swears like really bad, because it's just part of his vocabulary. It's not like he means to call anybody anything, but that F word, he's toned down a lot because my kids never heard that kind of behavior, that kind of talk at all. Their father never even says the word damn. Nothing. Total opposite of me. And so when I introduced him, I'm like, Chris, you cannot talk like that. Cannot. My kids don't know those words. They were 3 years old. Oh, now they know because he's toned it down a lot, but he still needs to let loose. So Saturdays are his day. And when he's with Prepper Stedding and Gardner Josh, forget it. The funniest thing you'll ever hear, those three together.
Yeah, they're funny.
And Prepper Stedding, we've had here visit several times, and we just love him.
Yeah.
Ride to the stockyard and get me a donkey. Oh. Yeah, you get 2 guesses. Yeah, they are getting bullshit.
Bullshit.
Mouse Toes gave me a good bit of advice on one of my videos. She said, if I'm going to monetize, because I haven't decided yet, I like 120 short or 120, 30.
Really?
Yep. To get to my 1,000. I've only been doing
Wow.
this a year. The last week, the 26th of February, I've been on here a year. So she said, if you're looking to get monetized, don't monetize your live streams. Just monetize your videos because they're going to find any swear word.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to find anything in chat that
Lewis.
could mess with you and demonetize you. So I'm not going to do the live streams. If I do, I still haven't decided because the less I have to deal with the IRS and forms, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Gardner Josh, I'm innocent. I love Gardner Josh and I love Leah. Oh my God, they are the two sweetest people.
They are.
I just love those two to death.
Mm-hmm. They're so sweet.
My dad is pretty good at calling. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, it's going to level off. But they know they can get away with us paying these higher prices. So they're not going to go down too much because they're going to keep it this way till the next crisis.
Mm.
But it'll go back down. Not everything is going to go back down. When they see people surviving and getting through it, they're going to keep those prices because why not? They can get the money. They're going to get the money.
Yeah, but if they're going to, if you're going to raise prices on things, then it's hard. People like Heroic was saying yesterday, our paychecks, people's paychecks aren't going up with the way the prices are going up. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to hurt.
But that's been like that since I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Cost of living increases. They're very few and far between, but people managed.
Yeah.
We're all still here. My parents went through it. Your parents went through it.
Yep.
And now we're going through it. It's always going to happen to us. I've always said this. It doesn't matter because ever since I was 15 and I struck out on my own, I've had to pay rent. I've had to put food on the table. I've had to pay car insurance. I've had to pay all these things. That's never changed. They're all still there for us to pay now. It just goes up. I remember when my 3-bedroom apartment was $350 a month. Gorgeous apartments, townhouses. I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse for $750 a month. Wall-to-wall carpeting, gorgeous at the time, gorgeous. You can't find that here anymore.
Nope.
Hey, Lively Pepper. Boy, my kids are happy there's no school today. He's been playing Xbox, and he hasn't been playing Xbox too much, but he's playing a shooting game. I can hear him shooting, and he never plays those games. What are you playing, Todd?
Hey, Lovely Pepper.
I don't know.
Yeah, those games.
Yeah, he never plays those. It was always Minecraft, but maybe one of his friends or something was playing a shooting game, so he's playing it.
Yeah, I agree with Sharon.
He goes through spells of doing like all Minecraft for a while or getting on Roblox or doing this or doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, insurance is the biggest. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, my grandbaby, she got upset. She got in the car yesterday afternoon. She's like, "Don't get mad." And I said, "What is the matter?" She said, "I left my purse in the classroom." And I said, "Okay." Well, we drove up to the school, and they wouldn't let us get it. She said the teachers are already gone, so we couldn't get it. So she was all upset about all that.
Oh. Mountaineer Mama. Oh, I love that name. I say it every time, but I love that name.
Mountaineer Mama.
I love that. Gas prices will drop right before midterm elections. Yeah, that's what Griggles was just saying. Yep. Want to do something fun. Uh-oh. If it involves me getting hurt, no. Heroic. Hey, Heroic. They want our HOA to go up to $600 a month from $330. Oh my God. HOAs are the worst things to get up here in Massachusetts. I highly advise against getting an HOA. I pay $375 a month for a 2 with 9 acres. East Boston, we paid $400 for 3 over 2. Oh, 3 bath bed. Yeah, 3 bath bedroom. Happy it makes you so. Oh, I love your name, Mama. Okay, y'all. My moment of leisure must end for now. My chores are okay. Believing. You know how old peeps at weddings always say you're next. Go to say that to them. Oh my God, I saw something to that effect on Facebook one day. Oh my gosh, that would freak people out. Yeah, Diane. No HOAs. I've heard so many horror stories. My friend had a HOA and she couldn't do nothing on her anywhere. Like when we moved into this condo back in, God, my boys were little. It was a whole brick condo and it had like 6 or 8 units in it. And each individual apartment was owned by somebody. So my landlord lived in another state, another town in Massachusetts. So she only owned that one unit. I had to get permission from the whole building association to have the cable company in and drill a hole in the bottom of the wall to push the cable through.
Yeah, that's what that shit. That's how
Talk
that
about
shit was.
stupid.
Mhm.
Is that Daddy?
Yeah.
I could listen to that voice all day. That southern drawl.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I swear I could just live in your house just to listen to you guys speak. That's all. You don't have
Yeah,
to
he's
do much. Just let me listen to you talk. Oh, I run into that a lot in my neck of the woods. I try to get my buckets. I know I got a lot of buckets from the bakeries down there. When I first started putting things in buckets, I got tons of bakery buckets downstairs. And now I bought the 5-gallon food grade with the gamma lids. So now those buckets are still sitting there, but I'm not getting rid of them. They're cleaned out and I'll use them.
yeah. Hey,
Tribe got me into the buckets.
Susan Yarsky, someone used to tell me, drove by a funeral home, and he'd say, people are dying to get in there.
They'd be charming. Yeah, HOAs are just like that, believing. Wow, it's been over an hour already. See, I told you I like to gab.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I can sit here for a few more minutes. My back's starting to get a little sore, so I'm gonna have to get up in a few minutes and move around.
What you gonna do today?
I don't know. I don't want to do a damn thing. I got a basket of laundry to fold. That will take me a few minutes.
Yeah, what you gonna? You said you're not cooking.
No, I don't want to. I made
You
tacos.
cooked all week.
I just made tacos for breakfast.
For breakfast?
For breakfast.
My breakfast burritos, hey.
It'll be all right.
I took the hamburger out yesterday and it was still a little frozen today. So I just warmed it all up and I made some Taco Bell seasoning pack and I just whipped up some tacos. Yummy.
Hey, I mean, it's food.
Yep. I might just lay down and watch some more My Walking Dead. I don't know. I could watch that over and over. I don't know.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, I can't wait till I have up to season 6 or 7. So once the rest of the seasons come out, I'll get them. I can't get no more meat, Lewis. Chris will divorce me. I got to take the boxes of pasta out of the freezer to make room. That's coming out Wednesday, and I'll have a little more room. So I think I'm going to go to my butcher and get some chicken.
Did you see what Susan?
That would be wild.
She's gonna swallow some popcorn kernels. Oh my god!
Only
Where do you come
HOA.
up with this stuff?
I'm making turkey noodle soup. My local Walmart had turkey for 48 cents a pound. Woo, that's when you stock up.
Really? Wow.
I have to go back to Fear of the Walking Dead. there's so many more seasons that were added on I haven't got to. I might just have to start at the very beginning and just work my way through that too. Because pretty soon the weather's going to be better and I'm going to have my hiney outside and I'm going to have to go through all the gardening crap again. Because I told Chris last night, I said, look, if the things I need you to do don't get done, I'm not going to stress over it. I just won't do nothing. Oh, you're using that greenhouse. I didn't go through all that work, he says. I said, you ain't even got the plastic on it.
Oh, man. He's so funny.
Yeah, I might do potatoes outside and strawberries outside and like 1 or 2 tomatoes and
Mhm.
cucumbers, but I'm not doing a big bunch like I did last year because I'm going to do some in the greenhouse and some outside and see which does better. So everything I do in the greenhouse, I'm going to do the same ones outside and see
Oh, yeah.
which, like, I'm really bad with onions and I've not been able to grow onions. So I'm going to try onions again. I don't know.
They didn't turn out.
No, because it rained so much and they were so wet that they stayed soft. So, and then once you get onions, you also have to dry them out for a couple weeks after. You can't just pick
Yeah.
them and expect them to be perfect. You have to cure them, I guess is what they called it.
Yeah,
So
those
I
are the
got-
one you need to do on in the greenhouse.
Mhm.
The onions, because it keeps the rain from.
That's why
Yeah.
everything I do outside, I'm going to do the same plants in the greenhouse to see which does better.
Right.
You know,
Controlled.
last year, all we got was rain all the time. All the time. It was
Oh,
everything
yeah.
was so wet all the time. Potatoes, when you grow potatoes and they're ready to be picked, you're supposed to stop watering them 2 weeks before you pick them. So when they were sitting outside, they were getting rained on, so they were never getting dry. They were just getting too wet.
Right.
So I'm learning, but I'm learning each time I go through this crap. I don't even like gardening. I don't like cooking or gardening, but that's what my
What was the name of those cucumbers you did? What were the name of them?
jades.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what I want to do.
Those are my favorite. Oh my God, those are my favorite.
That's what I want to grow this year.
They are so good. My dad grew them 1 year and I just loved them. He did them in the greenhouse. They were fabulous. But I don't have a tall greenhouse like this commercial one. So things can only go so high.
Yeah.
I might only be able to do like one indeterminate tomato plant. And it may end up having to fold over at the top. We'll have to see. Because those just keep growing. Those can grow to
Tall. Yeah.
I'm just not a gardener. My parents have done it my whole life. I'm just not.
Well, I mean, it is a lot of.
Especially
Yeah.
when you make a mistake after mistake. First, we started in planters, that pots, and then we went to the planter tables, and then planter boxes, and all this extra work taking things back apart that we,
Right.
I didn't plan properly, and I didn't want to dig up my yard, and I didn't want to put things in my yard and have it look tacky. Well, you know what? Tacky, I don't care anymore because we need food.
Right. Yeah, that's the
You know,
thing.
but everything died quickly last year. The cucumbers, like the year before, we had an abundance of cucumbers and they lasted all summer. The plants were gorgeous. Last year, the leaves died out and got all too wet all the time. Y'all be hauling buckets in the back of my car for raised beds. It's Sharon. I went through all that, and it kills your body, and I don't even want to do anything anymore because it was such hard work on my body. He better get that greenhouse. That's all I got to say. And I know not to do 80 tomato plants this year. It was like a forest in my living room. No more of that. Nope. Because half the stuff we gave away because it was too many tomatoes. He had to bring bags of them to work every day. Because when I tried to make tomato sauce, I had the wrong tomatoes. It was like,
Oh, dang.
yeah, you want to use Romas or MSK tomatoes.
He said, how many plants you did?
I did over 80 tomato plants last year. I did 30 or 40 cucumber plants. I did 20 watermelon plants, peas, all in my house at the same time, everything. Then you take it out to get it acclimated to the weather a little bit for an hour or two, and you bring them all out for an hour or two, and then you bring them back in. And It was awful. I dropped so many. Todd dropped so many.
Gosh,
That
This-
sound like fun.
that's too many.
Too many. Yeah.
I
Not
mean,
doing
it's, the whole concept of it is cool. We're gonna do some. We're gonna, like that much is just crazy.
Yep, it was. And then we got
She can't stay off the computer long enough to do nothing. And I work too much for a big garden like that.
Giggles. You got to get out there. Remember when I first met you, I was on 7-8 hours a day. I can't do that no more. Now I sit for a few hours here and there. I'll gather up some recipes, watch some videos, watch my gardening, but then I get off. I can't. I wasn't getting nothing done here, y'all. You've got he built you some beautiful shelves. You need to fill that shit up.
I know. I know, and we got to get a what do you call that? What do you call it, Lee? You told me vacuum sealer.
Vacuum sealer, yeah. I got an Electome. Oh,
I got 3 of them.
Food Saver's okay. Food Saver's all right, but you're paying for the name, and my $30 Food Saver does just as well. I went through 2 Vet Food Saver brands in 2 years, and they died out on me. I got a $30 Electomes one, and let me go get the box. It's $30, and it does everything I need, and it's so much quieter. And
Ask her about the bags. Like, does it matter what bag you use for the certain brand or what?
no,
Yeah.
I don't, actually, I got my bags on Amazon. I'll send Giggles the link of where I get my bags. But this
Yeah,
is my vacuum
Jesus.
sealer.
Yeah.
It's a small. It was $30 on Amazon,
Yeah.
and it works better than my Food Saver.
Yeah, that's what that's kind of what I was. That was my opinion too. I don't want to spend a lot. I might get like in the mid range.
Yep,
I
Because
can't imagine them being that much different.
they're not. This one has the little hose, because right here is the attachment for your jar sealer. And the hose is built in on the end. You lift up this, and the hose is built right in. It snaps into a little spot for it. That's all you need. And it. Wait a minute. I'm blind.
Cool.
You can do dry, moist, and you can pulse, which you just push the button every little bit. If you don't want to fully, like if you want to do breads.
Yeah.
Remember, Giggles? I told you guys I sent apple fritters to Chris's mother in Texas, and I didn't realize when I pushed it in the vacuum sealer, it smushed the whole apple filling right out. This one, you can just pulse it until you get to where you want, and it won't squeeze the
Enough air, right?
$30,
That's neat. It's got the
$29.99.
pulse on there.
Yeah, and it's so much quieter. And the Food Saver, I paid $189 for, and it lasted me not even a year. Almost $200 for that stupid thing, and it died out on me. Don't just go to
It's not-
Amazon
it's
and
not
look.
cold.
Garbage cans like this.
Yeah, it's not cold to me, but it's probably cold to him.
And this is the brand Elect Homes that has the air fryers that everybody's
Oh.
using.
Oh,
Curry has the Elect Homes. A lot of the cooking channels I watch, they all have this brand of the air fryers. They love it. So you know it's a good.
where'd you get that from? Did you order it off of
Amazon.
Amazon?
You just look up Elect Homes, ELECHOMES vacuum sealer. Okay.
Rob said, "Not the word." No, not the word.
Moist.
Oh,
It's green right now. My daughter told me she planted 3 rows of cucumbers. Down here, rental properties are being bought up by corporations. New homes are. Oh, wow. Well, TJ Preps was saying that on her video. I watched her video, and I guess her neighborhood, they're buying, there's a company coming in and making offers on all their houses. And her neighbor's house is empty. The other one's renting out, I guess, and they offered her some money for her house. So she's planning on selling, I think, and buying some property with nothing on it. And I heard her say she was going to check out Crazy Irish's grandmother's trailer.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to do things a little I'm not going to bust my hump so badly. I know I like growing potatoes last year. Oh my God, the potato. So we're going to do double the potatoes. Instead of in those, we only had like 6 grow bags for potatoes because I never did it before. So I wanted to try it. And oh my God, they were so fabulous. And so we're going to do a whole planting raised bed of just red potatoes and one of white. I'm going to stick onions somewhere with my other plants. I'm going to do more putting different things together than just having one grow box of just one thing. But I have to look and see what can grow next to each other. That's the only thing.
Right.
So
I'd love to do potatoes. So, but Shift Kicker says she's going to do potatoes in a kiddie pool. Is that that's not real deep? It doesn't have to be real deep. I mean, it's deep, but it's not. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't know. I never used a kiddie pool.
Huh.
Because I know when I did the potatoes, I had to put a layer of potatoes and dirt at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they sprouted and the green leaves came, you had to cover those leaves with more soil and dirt until they pushed through that dirt. And you had to keep doing that
Layered
until
it up.
it's top of the bag, and you can't do it no more. And then you let it go. And then at some point they get yellow and fall over. And that's when you stop watering them for 2 weeks. And then you pull them. So we
Yeah.
had such nasty storms here. I had to heft those big bags of potatoes into the garage so they wouldn't keep getting rained on.
Right.
So that's the problem. So growing outside, you can't control it all. That's why I'm going to do some outside and I'm going to do some
On the
potatoes
ground
in
in front of
the
the
greenhouse.
mailbox in the street. Sure. Join.
Love the idea of the RV on the land, but I have a disabled daughter. Yeah. Condominium. There's a barn down the street. They redid and people live in it. It's gorgeous on the outside, so I can imagine what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
So when you put the potatoes in the ground, or whenever you do them in the kiddie pool, how far apart do you put them?
My mistake was I put too many near each other. So you
Okay.
don't want to put too many. And another thing is wherever there's a sprout coming off, you can cut that off the potato. So when you see a potato with a whole bunch of sprouts, cut the potato up.
Yeah.
So each sprout has its own piece, and you put it in that way, and it'll just keep sprouting. I
Okay.
didn't do that. I took a whole potato that had sprouts, the whole thing around it, and I just put it in the ground as a whole potato. This year, I'm going to try it in pieces. Everywhere it sprouts, I'm going to cut off. You don't cut the sprout out. You cut it like a chunk and leave that chunk of potato.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get more yield that way. But oh my
Right.
God, the red potatoes and the white potatoes were the best. It was not huge. I like the small potatoes, so they grew small. But I think it's because I had so many in there too close to each other.
Yeah.
She's saying 5 inches apart. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do them.
Mine were not 5 inches. That's the thing. I didn't know what I was doing. So this year we're going to do it. I've researched. And they need phosphorus. Potatoes need phosphorus. And Pinball did a video showing how he did his potatoes.
Hey, Bella. Bella
Hey,
P.
Bella. TJ Cat. You have to let the cut area dry before planting.
Oh.
No, I didn't know that. M.I. Gardner is a good one to watch too. And he's
Emma.
right down. He's down. So he's been doing this a long time. He's a good one to watch. I like James Pigleroni. He's in New Jersey. He's a gardening channel too. And then I like the Rusted Garden with Gary Pilnicek or something like that.
See, that's a great idea too. B. Charmy said her daughter grew hers in tire stacks.
Yeah.
If you had tires around the house.
Yep. See, my problem was when I first started, I had such a nice flat backyard. It was gorgeous, lush green grass. I didn't want to mess my yard up. I didn't want to make it look odds and ends stuff. I wanted all uniform. And I know that's just the wrong way to think, because it may have looked pretty, but it was expensive to get there.
Yeah.
All the same kind of pots and the same kind of things and the same kind of. If
Hey,
you use a
Junior Ninja.
mixture of everything, it looks kind of, I don't, tacky to me, and
Yeah.
that's where I had to get over that, you know, because it can all be taken out at some point.
Right.
Now we're at a point where all those planning tables that I had Chris build got molded out. They were crappy wood. We had to take them all down. That was all wasted work and time. So now we're using the Douglas fir wood, and we're making all the raised beds the same. We're making them the same sizes, the same wood, and it's going to be uniform looking.
Yeah. Right.
We're doing the greenhouse. So, but I'm waiting because I don't know just how much I'm going to grow. We don't eat a whole big variety. We don't eat cauliflower and broccoli, and Chris eats broccoli, but not a whole lot. So I can just get a can from Thrive, and that can will last me a year.
Right.
So why grow it? Why put my time and effort into growing something I'm not going to eat?
I'm only gonna do. I want to do just like 3 or 4 tomato plants, and I want to do the cucumbers, and I would like to try the potatoes and the kiddie pool thing. That's what I want to do.
Hey, shift kicker. All right, you have a good day. Have some French fries for me.
He said he ain't doing potatoes.
Oh my God, they're the easiest thing. You just put them in and you're done.
I want to do the potatoes. We're gonna do the potatoes if I want to.
But nothing beats a fresh potato. When you pull them out of the ground, you do not wash them. Do not get them wet. You let them sit.
Sit in the dirt, whatever, however.
Yep. You just, let me go get a water. You just don't wash them because same thing with your onions. You don't get them wet to wash them. You let that dirt.
All right, Chef Kicker, love you. Oh, you going out to lunch? Cool. Where y'all going to lunch? Man, she's making some venison stew.
Shift kicker, eat some fries, girl. Eat some fries. You see all the stains on my shirt? This
Yeah,
is what
I
I
know.
cook. Stains.
Yeah, you definitely need an apron.
I need an apron because I'm not wearing any more of my good shirts. They don't stay good.
Right. You definitely need an apron.
Yeah. I want to get some funky, sassy thing written on it.
See, I don't eat enough carrots to do carrots, Sharon.
No, we don't either. Very, very rarely. My parents used to do carrots. Plus, I'm diabetic and I can't have a lot of carrots. So,
Right.
too much sugar in carrots. I only like corn, and that's even too high in sugar for me to have too much. And I like peas, and that's too much sugar. Green beans are what I'm supposed to go with, and I just don't want to grow green beans.
I know
I just get them in a can.
I've never known anybody to grow green beans.
My parents do the yellow beans and the green ones. So if I really, and they have like 100 acres of garden, so I can go there and get what I need.
Yeah.
I'm learning not to overexert myself and do too much.
Right. Oh yes, sweet potatoes. I wouldn't mind trying to do a couple sweet potatoes.
I don't eat sweet potatoes, so I wouldn't do that. I'm the only one that likes peas, and I like fresh peas, so I only do like 2 or 3 plants of peas because I'll go out and I'll pick them and eat them while I'm outside. I don't cook them. Yeah, Sharon, do that. Chili sauce, nope.
I like the green beans you get at the Chinese restaurants that are coated in garlic or whatever it is.
Yes, I've tried to duplicate them and I can't. Lord help us if that place shuts down. Sierra will be so upset because she loves the green beans from there. Deep South Homestead. Yes, that is another gardening channel that I watch because they got the high tunnels. So I ordered my plastic and stuff from the same place they got their high tunnels. They gave me a coupon code for it, and I used it, and I got the roll-up bars for the sides of the greenhouse. I got the handles to roll up the plastic. I got a lot of the stuff from their link that they sent me. I can get my wife to make you an apron with your logo. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh my God, Rob, Please, please, please. That would be lovely. I will pay for it if it's not, too expensive. Chris, oh my God.
Yeah, you do need one like that.
And even
That's for sure. Because you do a lot of that videos,
I know Thrive Life has an apron, but you have to get to a special level to get it.
Well, dang, you should have been to that level.
No, I'm not there. I don't really want to get there. I actually got to help somebody today. She hasn't contacted me. Set her account up. Oh, maybe she did. Let me see. Nope, not yet.
To do what? To get her an account?
Yeah, she's starting her monthly delivery service, and
Oh, yeah.
we've been trying to do it for the last couple of days. Between both our schedules, she was out, and I go to bed so early that the other night I went to bed by 8:00. I was exhausted, and that was the night she called, or something after like 9:15, and I was already in bed. I didn't see the message till the next day. It's like,
Oh, yeah. Anytime after 7.
I will pay
Or
for it,
8.
Rob. I will pay for it because it's not cheap to be getting the fabric and all that. But black, white, and red. You see my logo. Where's my logo? You have to find it on my video. But oh my God, I would love it. And if it's yeah. Oh my God. My aprons are schmuck style. What's schmuck style? Susan?
Smock. I think she's meaning smock
Oh,
style.
smock style.
I think she's meaning that. What I saw on somebody's cooking channel, they had it's more like a soft material around your neck, but at the ends it had like a towel material. So when you could wipe off and it just went around your neck, and you could, as you were, how sometimes you got to wipe your hands off, and
Oh yeah. Yep.
that's kind of a neat idea too.
Green Thumb Prepper. Yeah, he's the one that I tried doing his onions, and they started out beautiful, and then when I went to bring them outside, they all died. How much does it cost to be a rep for Thrive? It doesn't cost you anything. You buy the consultant package, and but with that comes a lot of foods in the cans, and then you pay $9.99 for your website, so people can go and order it. Hold on, and I'll put my link up there. And so every month I have to pay $9.99 for my website, so you can go and order on it. I had to buy the one-time consultant package, but there's 3 to choose from. There's a $100 one and a $200 one, and then there's a $500 one. Here's my link for Thrive. You go to where it says join, and it'll tell you all the different packages you can choose and what comes with it. I had somebody sign up and buy the most expensive, which was $500. You get a crap ton of food and pantry cans, and you get your website for a whole year for free. You don't have to, it's included in that price. And but I did it with the $100 one. That's all. And I've been stocking. I just got I brought it downstairs. I got my flour the other day, and I got my new order coming already for March. I got the sausage crumbles. What did I get? I got 2 sausage crumbles because I really like their sausage crumbles. I got instant milk and 2 sausage crumbles.
I'm still waiting on the sour cream. I hadn't restocked it yet.
What?
Well, last time I went and looked, they didn't have any.
I would double check and see.
Okay, because
They update every hour.
last time I went, it's been a couple weeks though.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting to get sour cream.
You gotta get that stuff when it's available. You
I
can't
know.
wait weeks and weeks, girl.
I know. I just keep missing it.
Well, let me go in and check.
I wanted to
Because
get some.
I can't live without my sour cream powder. I tell
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Sour cream powder, man, would be good because you buy it in the store and it goes bad fast if
Yes,
you
it
don't
does.
use it.
I don't even buy. I did a recipe the other night where it needed a whole container, so I actually bought a whole container, only because I knew I was using the whole container.
Right then, right.
Yep, because I was already in the store. Let me see.
Yeah, they're out of butter powder too. Sharon Williams said too.
Oh no, the sour cream powder is in stock now.
Oh, it is.
Yep,
Oh, I'm gonna be going when I get off here.
and they have the pantry can, and they have
I want to get the celery, and I want to get some celery, and I want to get the sour cream powder.
I like the celery. I snack on that. I do. I snack on it like it's candy. Let's see. I'm looking at the sour cream powder because I thought I had it up here. Yep, it's in stock. Pantry can.
Damn, let me go in there. Let me get my phone out.
They only have the pantry cans right now. They don't have the number 10 cans. So I have a whole shelf full of that. I don't need any for years to come.
You've got plenty.
Yeah, Sharon, the broccoli. Chris really likes the broccoli from Thrive Life, and it's so awesome because he's the only one that eats it. So I'll just take a handful out, rehydrate it, and he's got his broccoli with his meal, and I don't have any wasted broccoli.
Right, and you don't have to worry about it because you don't want to eat it.
We don't eat it. He's the only one. Yep.
All right, Susan. Have a good day, girl.
Yes. Have a good day. Yeah. Obnoxious sayings on them.
Get your shit together.
Oh, a black apron with my logo. That would be fabulous. If she has black. I mean, I don't know what she's got. Bye, Susan. Have a good day. What time is it? Oh, I've been on for an hour and a half. Yeah, but that's all right. Yeah, so for being a rep, you pay $9.99 a month. You have to do an order of $50 a month to stay active. But mine always I always try to get like $50 to $100 to get the free shipping and at $99, and I leave it towards that price. In the beginning, I was doing $300, $400, $500, $700 orders when I was first starting because I wanted my shelves to be stocked, and then I could taper off. And now I'm stocked on everything that I can do a small order every month to keep my consultant package status and I just strictly buy whatever's on sale because these items that are on sale for March will come back around in a few more months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll always have a chance to buy the stuff. I
thought
have
about
to scale back.
I thought about getting the peppers, the jalapeno peppers.
The chili peppers?
Yeah, the chili peppers, because he likes it sometimes to cook with it.
I know the mushroom ones. Susan Sutton's Days, she loves the mushrooms. If you're a mushroom eater, you get it. Everybody raves about the mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms.
I don't. Mushrooms are okay. I'm just not crazy about them. I'll eat them, but
I can't. I get my hernia. I have a hiatal hernia, or I used to, and it would
make it act up. Yeah.
Because I loved mushroom pizza. Oh my God, my dad would take me to this pizza house and we'd get mushroom pizza. Oh, I was little. All right.
He says she's got all kinds of colors. I couldn't tell you what she had.
Don't get my hopes up and kill my dreams. If she doesn't want to do it, let me know if she doesn't want to do it. That way I can look for one to buy somewhere. Green chili peppers are.
I think they are, or kind of.
I don't know. I don't eat that. You know me. I don't even like regular.
No, she don't eat the. I think they're the same as jalapenos, but I don't know.
Tell her I will pay if I need to, because I would have to buy one anyway. But I don't want to spend $50 on one, like on Apron Strings. Apron Strings is a YouTube channel, and she's got beautiful aprons, but she buys high quality fabric, and she does it in layers and they're reversible, and the layers have like pictures on them, like barnyards and roosters and cows, and But it's heavy duty fabric. It's like really expensive fabric. She says she pays for it. I don't want anything that, because I'm just gonna wipe food on it. So, you should see me malleting that meat yesterday. The flour was just everywhere. I had to sweep my floor. I had it down my whole. You'll see it in the video. I had it all on my black Free Chris shirt, just covered in flour. Oh, it was hilarious.
Man.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. My back's starting to hurt, so I'm gonna go move around a little bit and get the kinks out.
Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good day.
The green bell peppers are different. Study up a little. Trust would kill you for that.
I know.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be, a customer, whether he's ordering or not. I haven't been in my Thrive Life site for a while. I don't know who's been ordering.
Yeah.
I got to go in later to help this lady out. I'm going to reach out to her so we can get it done. Because by the nighttime I'm done, and I'm not going on the computer. So, but yeah.
That'd be charming. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like they would be the same, but I don't know.
Take a bite into one, then you'll tell. Green pepper isn't going to burn your mouth, but the jalapeno peppers are going to burn your mouth.
Hey, there's another.
All right, guys. Well, I wish everybody a great day. And I'm going to get off here and go loosen up my bones and muscles here by moving around. I don't know, Sharon. I haven't been in touch with anybody lately. I'm
Usually
sorry.
nobody on the weekends. Usually Leo come up in the morning sometimes, but other than that, everybody else.
I think Giggle should do a live.
I can't.
Shoo.
I can't.
I don't know. I'll see what Daddy's doing. He gets kind of.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're only in my man.
Well, include him. Do a Giggles and Hubby show.
He needs to be on there with Prepper's Daddy and Christopher because his mouth.
Has he seen them yet?
No.
Oh,
Christopher, he's probably seen him, but I don't know about.
Show him some past live streams of them together and see if, because I know they would have him on there.
Oh yeah, they would. He's a little cusser too. So
Show him some. Tell him come on up tonight. I think they do it. It's Stedding's channel tonight. I think, I don't know. They have to talk during the day to figure that out. It depends on where Stedding is and if he's able to stop and rest for the night.
Yeah.
But yeah, have him do it. Maybe include him a little bit, and it'll be fun. Because if he's got a mouth like them, then it would definitely be fun.
Oh yeah, he does.
All right.
Well,
Yes.
she kept saying yo.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
She said I should.
Yeah, you feeling better, girl?
I'm a boomer.
She said I should start saying yo, so I don't keep being a boomer.
Yo, what? Yo.
Not like that. You made it bad.
Wow.
I'm proud to be a boomer.
Like this. Yo.
Yo,
Like that.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later.
All right, bye, everybody. I love y'all.
Love you guys too.
Have a good one. I'll see y'all later.